is good, guys? It is your man, Detro Mighty, back with another tutorial. Now today I'm gonna be showing you how to make a Juice Wrld like type beat, you know. I say a lot. I know, looking back at my old videos I say but yeah man, I say that a lot. But okay, let's get into it. But a Juice Wrld type, what makes a Juice Wrld a Juice Wrld? The fact that Juice Wrld's on it. But you know, Juice Wrld's on some Uzi shit. Like, they're very similar. I think Juice Wrld, he does a lot more like singing than rapping. Cause Lil Uzi, he raps and sings, but Juice Wrld, he does mostly just singing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But they both like use the same type of like spatial, melodic type deals. But let's get into it, shall we? I'm off the camera. Alright, so we're in FL. First thing we can do is just jank this up to 160. I like to start with the melodies and the sounds first, and then the drums, because the drums can be as generic as they can, and you can achieve the same thing. One thing that always helps with any kind of music, like any kind of genre or whatever, is just going into the sampler and then laying out a scale. Yeah, just laying out a scale. That laying out a scale helps tremendously. The way you do that, you just go to this drop down right here, go to chord, and then choose major or any of these shits. I don't know. Aeolian is minor. I don't know why they don't just call it minor, but Aeolian's minor, major. So I'm in E major. That is the key that we're doing today. Okay, and when it comes to this type of stuff, bruh, you wanna just go for not a lot of sound. Like, okay. Like some of his, like if you listen to his new album, I liked his new album. I did, but he talks about drugs. Like, I think out of every artist, he talks about drugs way too much, and he's doing them for the wrong reasons. Like, you shouldn't do drugs for any reason, but his reason is a dangerous reason, because you get carried away with that shit and you will die. But yeah, man. But most of his beats are very like, you know what I mean? So, you know, get a lot of like pad-like stuff and bells and just make it sound pretty. That's the main thing here. Now what I like to do is I like to just get a piano and make chords. First thing I do. After you make your chords, you can do whatever else. After you make the chords, you don't even need the scale anymore. You can get rid of the scale. I'm in Nexus, by the way. So since we're in E major, it's best to start with the E, the note E for the base of your chords, of your chord progression. Like, you know what I mean. E is the first note, E major. Then you're starting the chord. You're starting the chord. Here's what we got so far for the chord progression. Now, this is like as generic of a chord progression as it's gonna get. Like, y'all don't know who that's how, like, Marshmallows Alone, that's how it is. Like, that's how it is. It's like that. Like, it's in D though, I think, D major, but it's like legit the same exact thing. It's just in a different key. So these four chords define everything, like everything. But yeah, after you get your chord progression, you get rid of the scale. You don't need the scale anymore. And then from here, it's all about creativity and just winging it, right? So I'm gonna change this to like a plucky thing. Here's a sound I have. Now, you know, for the melodics, I'm like, okay, stamp, this is a staple. For the melodics, choose your key and choose your sounds. Make sure they're like super, like if they don't have a lot of reverb on it, just put some on, but like make sure they're super like wide and surrounding. And if there's like a lot like of a lot of different tappies, like, you know, we have a bunch of arps and stuff, and then you have a main melody, then you have your chords. Make sure you pan. Because if they're all stereo, it's gonna sound super congested and shit. So make sure you pan what needs to be panned.
Several months later.
All right, here are the melody. Here's what I have so far. As far as I can't fucking speak. Here are all the melodies that I have come up with. First, you have the thing we started with first, but I panned it to the left, I believe, yeah. And then pad stereo. And then this is like a little top melody. It's panned to the right. And then this is the main one. It's panned nowhere. It's stereo. Ah, shit. Any like flute sounding, like flute sounds, and you have them like on high, make sure you like EQ out those frequencies that'll make your eardrums beg for death. Like make sure you fucking do that. After that, you can start on drums, and then that's basically it, to be honest. You just gotta format them right, sound effects, then vocals, of course, and then got yourself a snazzy ass snaz. So for drums, you need things. Of course, you need your kick, your hi-hat, your snare, and your claps, and your 808. But you also need a few percussions, a few open hats, and then anything you deem as saucy. So let's get a nice kick first. Alright, I decided I'm gonna use the Cassette Beats kit. It's free. I hope it was free because I got this. No, I got it from Cassette Beats. Shouts out to him. I'm not leaving a link because I'm not gonna find his YouTube channel link. But yeah, I got it from him. It's a free pack. Just look it up. I love using that kit though. All right, now let's start formatting the beat. Oh wait. Oops. For the beat, do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Just do whatever you want. If you want to achieve that Wrld style, as long as it's within the generic sad boy type things. And the one thing I like to do after all of my sounds are mixed in together, like just by themselves well, I put them all in a track so I can control them all at once and control like the volume. If I want to put an effect, I want every single one. I could just put it on the controller track. The way you do that, you click on it. You can just like click this arrow or right click and root. It's the same thing. So it'll control. I can just control all the sounds and make sure they're not too powerful. This slide I'm using, it feels like it's like 6 o'clock right now. It's only 4. For the hi-hats, you want to put some variation in them. Like I said, I'm going to be using the Cassette K-Bit, so I'll just plop some in here. Alright, once your beat's done, make the 808, and then that's pretty much it. For the 808, just copy the kick pattern, and then follow the bass notes of the chords. And then, I like to do everything separately, so and then, like, if you're using FO, and you do everything in one project, like thingy, like in one pattern, just split by channel. So now all of the sounds are in their individual pattern. So with the 808, because like when they're all together and you try to do the 808, like it's confusing, and I just like separation. So for the 808, it should be like this, and then just match the notes. So shift up arrow to make it go up like 1. And then usually the 808's never like full enough or like bassy, so I have this preset that gives it more. And so here, y'all can pause it if you want. I forgot. I learned this from a YouTuber. I forgot who. I forgot who. But wave shaper, some fast distortion, some EQ, and another EQ. It's like it makes it more full. That's what I mean. It makes it more full. It's not a skeletal. But yeah, man, that's basically it. If you guys liked this or enjoyed this tutorial, if it helped you out in any way, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share it with all of your little pathetic ass friends who watch videos like these. I'm triggered! I'm kidding. Yeah, man. I'm gonna set up the beat with like sound effects and stuff, because y'all can do the sound effects on your own. Come on. And then I'll let y'all listen to it. And it's Detro Mighty out.